So today we will talk about Attack on Titan chapter 138. The official chapter is not out. We have got leaks and fan translations of the chapter. Chapter 138 is called A Long Dream. So the chapter starts with that famous baby scene that the people when the people were falling off the cliffs and they were holding a baby in their arms. These people stare at the colossal titans as the rumbling has stopped, and nearly each and every colossal titan stops and starts falling down on their knees. The alliance that was on Fort Salta, all of them observe the after impact of the explosion, the nuke that Armin exploded in the previous chapter 137. As rest of the survey corps also reached there on the Fort Salta. The nuke that Armin set out in the previous chapter, it appears that it killed the giant skeleton titan and all the people that are on, including Levi, Mikasa, Connie, Jean, Gabi, Falco. They are sitting on the Fort Salta, and each and every the alliance that was there that was fighting the marching titans, they look at the bones and all of them say that the bones are disappearing. As in the show we have seen that whenever a titan is killed, they just vaporize in the air, they evaporate. So they say all of them see that the Aaron's giant colossal titan, the Aaron's skeleton titan, starts disappearing. Jean asks if is Aaron dead or not, and Mikasa's head starts hurting. Mikasa remembers the time Aaron told her that she is just a slave and he hates her. And Mikasa just doesn't want to believe it. She says, "No way, this is the truth." And Gabi, Peek, and each and everyone finally meet with their family. Gabi meets with her parents and starts crying. Peek meets with her father and family. Falco meets with his parents also. And Connie says that we have our own regrets, that they have done many bad things, they have lost a lot of things, but they finally stopped the rumbling for sure. Meanwhile, Annie looks for her father, and Annie asks probably Sasha's mom that how she managed to come here. So Sasha's mom says that Mr. Leonhard, the father of Annie, brought them all here on the Fort Salta. Annie she tells her that her father is inside the building. Annie runs towards her father. Then they suddenly observe that the Aaron isn't killed yet. They look at the fight scene and they see that Reiner is still fighting at Reiner's mom. Annie talks with Reiner's mom, not Sasha's mom, to whom she asks that how she managed to come here, and Reiner's mom tell Annie that her father brought them here. They observe from the top of the plateau that Reiner is still fighting, and everybody sees that the shiny centipede thing is still alive, and they start looking for Reiner. Armin emerges from the crater that was formed because of the bomb blast, and Reiner also starts standing up. Everybody sees Reiner and gets happy, and they see that the giant centipede is shining, and it's still alive. They haven't confirmed yet that is Eren alive or not, but they believe that it might be too dangerous to um, leave him without checking properly that he is alive or not. As they were talking this, a sudden explosion sits behind them. Eren transforms into his giant colossal like titan. Eren's titan now is of similar height to Armin's titan. Jean says that he knew that Eren will not die so much quickly, and Mikasa asks what should they do, and Eren's title stands behind Armin's. Now he is of the same side as Colossal Titan, Armin's Titan. Everyone makes a plan that Aaron must be kept away. Aaron must be kept away from that shiny thing, or the rumbling will start again. Connie tells that they have to kill the centipede thing. Levi says that if the explosion wasn't enough to kill that thing, how come they can kill it? And everyone says that how, when will this nightmare end? They don't know. Yeah. And Mikasa questions that why are things going this way? Why must things end this way? She keeps saying this. Reiner sees the centipede and starts towards it. And the member of the alliance may again make a treaty. And they say that they said that let's fight together for the one last time. There is still fight left. They still have to kill that centipede thing. And then suddenly a weird smoke starts appearing and it engulfs Annie and her father. The centipede things releases smokes from its body. Armin Reiner observes that, and each and everyone on the top of the fort also observes that the centipede thing is secreting a type of smoke. Mikasa asks if it is dead or not. Connie says no, it doesn't smell like a dead titan. And Connie recognizes it is the same smoke that Zeke used in Attack on Titan Season 2 to turn the people of the Ragako village in which Connie's mother lived into titans. And everyone listens and goes in a state of shock. Levi makes a split-second decision and tells Mikasa, peek, and fall to get on Falcon and get out of there. Falcon asks why they had to leave. Peek asks Levi that what is he talking about. Levi explains to her that Titan shifters and Ackermans are the only ones that are immune to this Titan serum. They can't be transformed into Titans, but all the normal humans will be turned into Titans. Since Jean and Connie and all the other people who are on top of the hill smoked in that smoke, they will be turned into Titans. So Levi orders to hurry up, and all the Ackermans and the Titan shifters flew on Falco to away from that side. Gabi cries, seeing her parents. Falco cries also, seeing her parents, and Jean and Connie are also there. These are their these are our boys' last moments. Jean and Connie's. Everyone cries. Everyone is crying that they have to leave their family behind. Falco is crying. Everyone there says that this is the end, and they have come to the end point of their life. Connie says a very heart-touching moment between Jean and Connie as they are at the end of their life. Connie says to Jean that this is the end for us, and Jean says they are leaving it to us, and says that that's the scouts' way. This is what the scouts were made for. They were to protect humanity, and one day it was inevitable that both of them would die. And Connie says to Jean, "Do you remember, Jean, during our graduation day?" Jean asks, "Yeah." We ended up saving the world. That how they saved the world because of you. Connie says to Jean that to Jane. And as Annie is about to talk to her father, each and every one there turned into mindless titans, including Jean and Connie. As Gabi and Peek observes from top of that, Annie was and all the part of the hill breaks down with the titans and everyone falls down. Reiner observes that all the people over there on the top of the hill were turned into titans. And he couldn't believe it. He says, "No way, how is this even possible?" And the black guy was alive, and he asked anyhow that what just happened, how come everyone turned into titan. And he looks at her father and finds out that her father is also turned into a titan. As each and everyone over there turned into titans, it appears that the giant centipede thing made those people. It's made an army of titans for itself to fight Reiner and Armin. Uh, Reiner notices that. Reiner says this fucker summoned an army. Means that centipede created an army of people. Now he challenges the centipede that he will not let that centipede pass and reach Eren. As in centipede, Reiner stops the centipede and the army starts engaging Eren in combat. And both of them start trading blows. Eren punches Armin, Armin punches Eren. Meanwhile, Reiner is stopping that centipede thing, and he notices that Connie, Jean, Gabi, all three of them are turned into titans, and asks why. Why would these people have to turn into titans if they reached this much near the story? He also asks. He also asks that why his mom was turned into Titan. Falco flies to the centipede, and Peak jumps and transforms into a Titan and bites the centipede. Peak and then Annie starts crying. Annie also dives and holds the centipede from its back. As Reiner and Armin and Eren still trading blows, and Mikasa and Levi is with the Falco. Mikasa's head still hurts. And Levi tells Mikasa that only these two are left who can kill Eren. And just at this moment, when Levi tells her that they have to do it, uh, Mikasa sees the vision. She says that she is at her own home and Aaron is with her, and Aaron say, and they are sitting in front of a shed in the mountains, and Aaron tells her, "Wake up, Mikasa, otherwise you will catch a cold." Mikasa's head is still hurting, and she asks Aaron if she did fall asleep, and Aaron said yes, because you have been working and they died that was why she fell asleep, and he tells Mikasa that too. Just rest for the day, and he has caught a big fish. It will be a good dinner. He asks Mikasa why is she crying. Mikasa tells him that she is not sure why is she crying. She says to him that I'm not supposed to be here, as she was in the middle of the battle, and it's just probably a vision or the memory that Aaron is showing to her. And Aaron says, we can't do anything about it since we abandoned everything and ran away like this. Aaron basically says that it might be another alternate future, another loop in which Aaron and Mikasa ran together and started living together. Aaron says that it's been 2 months since the war against Marley ended. Probably in this loop, the war against Marley ended, and 2 months Aaron and Mikasa left. And he says that it's been 2 months since the war against Marley ended, and they'll invade Paradise soon. We will die if we don't run. And he says that Armin is probably looking for both of them, and he says that he couldn't go with the Zeke's euthanasia plan or the genocide plan, and he tells Mikasa that both of them that he has only 4 years left, and let's just both of us live together happily ever after. And Eren asks Mikasa a favor. He asks her that when he dies after 4 years, she threw that scarf away that Eren gave to her, and forget about him. Meanwhile, Eren and Armin are still fighting. Mikasa says sorry that she will never forget Eren. She wears that scarf again as the vision ends, and she just prepares to kill Eren. She says to Levi that Eren is in the mouth of the new Eren's colossal titan, and Levi says, "I'll kill him. Help me do it." No, Mikasa says that she'll kill Eren, and Levi helps her. Levi launches a thunder spear at Eren's mouth, and it breaks its titan's teeth. Meanwhile, Eren punches Armin's colossal titan, and its head gets blown off. As Thunder Spear breaks the teeth of the Eren's titan, Mikasa enters the mouth of the Eren's colossal titan and sees the Eren's decapitated head with a spine. As before cutting Eren's head, Mikasa tells Eren that see you later, Eren. This is the first thing that we heard between these two characters when we first saw them in chapter 1 of Attack on Titan. Eren wakes up from a long dream, and before waking up, Mikasa tells to him, "See you later, Eren." And Mikasa decapitates Eren and kisses his gutted head. And meanwhile, behind them, Ymir is standing smiling. And this was the end of Attack on Titan chapter 138. We hope that there's only one chapter left, and we don't know how will Isayama end it. That's all for today.